What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to Hungary for Success. We are still managing Ireland. Today we play 2 games against Iceland. The game against Cuba got cancelled because they have some game against Costa Rica, which is fair enough, I suppose. In the past we've had 2 draws against Iceland, but we have the 1 win, so could happen today. As you can see from the group, it's not been great. 5-1 defeat against England, so that's not ideal. We do play, like I said, the 2 Iceland games, then we play Kosovo and Armenia twice, or I think we've England in an England game in between. We play in Reykjavik today, and then we play in Ireland in the second game. Unfortunately, Shane Duffy was in the squad, is still probably the best centre-back Ireland has to offer, but he's retiring. He's retiring tomorrow, which is quite unfortunate because I had him as a starter and he can't start. So this is the team we're going putting out for the first game against Iceland. We're going back to what we know best because it's what I know best. The 3-4-1-2. That's what it was? Yeah, 3-4-1-2. Not so sure. So Bazunu starts in goal with Blackwell on the right and Quinn making his international debut on the left. 20-year-old playing for St. Pat's. Hopefully he'll do the business at left back today. Wilkinson and Brennan as our centre backs, with Cullen and Thompson in central midfield. O'Hanlon, Ronan and Connell in behind Troy Parrott. Is there any interesting players on the bench? Ashbourne is making he could possibly make his international debut today. He looks decent. If he actually gets some games, then we'd be flying. Other than that, it's pretty much the same squad that has played a good lot of the games recently. There is a chance we'll move back to, I think it's this one. Yeah, might go back to that at some point, but not right now. So as I said, this is the team we're going playing. Troy Parrott. We have a lot of players who are lacking match sharpness. We don't have that many players that are, I suppose, first choice. So we kind of have to deal with, what we have. We're underdogs. Ideal. This is exactly how you want to play. Everyone knows you want to be the underdog. England are playing today. That's interesting. They played against Germany like 3 days ago. O'Hanlon could have scored from the kickoff. No, England aren't playing. Oh yeah, they've 6 points because they won 2 games. Oh yeah. Duh. This Iceland team is definitely one that I see doing well. I'm hopeful. Josh Cullen! I am recording this the day before Ireland play Georgia, and I'm hoping that when you see this video, because Ireland will have already played Georgia, I think, then we'll... What time? Yeah, I think it's kicking off before... It's kicking off. It's like a lunchtime kickoff. I'm hoping that we can win this game and then win against Georgia. That would be nice. But we are building from the back again. 8 minutes in, and now Iceland are on the break. And Bazunu, just Blackwell shouldn't have shot from there. A right-footed player shouldn't be taking a shot from that position. But we leave him off. He's not. It was a good idea, we'll say. Terrible execution, but great idea. What a pass by their keeper. And Bazunu puts it over. My assistant manager, or whoever is telling me... Okay, I thought we were after giving away a penalty. Whoever is informing me of players for selection just randomly decided to pick a bunch of oldies who had been nowhere near the first team of late to let me know that they were available for selection. And I was just like, okay, they're not going to play. I have no intention on bringing any of these players in, but thank you for letting me know. Like, was it Derek Williams? What kind of pass was that, Cullen? You're supposed to be a playmaker. I know he's playing as a box-to-box, but still. Oh, Bazunu's really keeping us in this game. That I don't think Bazunu knew a whole lot about that. And it just goes wide from the Iceland free kick. Booth is back in for this game, actually. That's one thing I had forgotten. Booth was out for the last one. There was a couple of players actually who I suppose would normally have been selected that are out for extended periods of time. Who was it? I kind of want to look now because I know there's Drew Cahill's out for 6 months with a lower leg break. Barry Cooper, no. Cyrus Christie's been on the verge of retiring for quite a while, so I don't think he's actually. Well, they're just left backs. Jeff Hendricks is still playing. Robertson is out injured as well for 2 months. I forgot. Oh, Queven Keller is back. Jake Doyle Hayes still can't get into the team. Poor fella. We're going at half time. 1-0 ahead. But I'm going to say I'm not happy. Because even though we're away and we're winning, I still think that we can do better. I am going to change Troy Parrott actually from advanced forward to complete forward. He was quite good as a complete forward, but that was when there was two of them. Like he had a partner up front. I was like, oh, how justified would I be if just after kickoff Troy Parrott went and scored after being changed at half time to a complete forward. That would have been like big brain plays. Bazunu puts another free kick by Revan. Where's he from? Is he fully... He's completely Icelandic. No idea how to pronounce it, so I'm going to call him Ravine. It's been a fairly even game. 12 shots each. They've had more on target. They've had more possession. Kosovo are absolutely destroying Armenia. And that was put wide. Alright. Did not see that one coming. Blackwell to O'Hanlon. Back to Blackwell. Ronan back to Blackwell. Dinks it around the pings it off an Icelandic defender and himself a couple of times. Ronan to Cullen. Into Parrott. Back to Cullen. Beautiful chip ball out to Blackwell. And then Troy Parrott. Oh, he's our complete forward. Everton are going to be insane trying to sign him now. He's on the verge of signing for Everton. They're supposedly interested in him, but I got a news article about Parrott being linked with Everton. So maybe it's going to happen. To be fair, I just want him to play well for us. I couldn't care less what he does at club level. Parrott just keeps that one in. Blackwell. Big ball forward. We're supposed to be playing a passing style. And Blackwell is just adamant he's going to ping it into the box as many. He's singing the ping. The Irish right back is actually Indian. And his name is Singh. Don't remember Singh's first name, but I remember it was Sing the Ping. Gwan Thompson. O'Hanlon. Crosses it in. Connell. He took so long. He took far too long. Connell. Brennan just puts it over. And it's about time we made a change. We have some very, very tired players on the pitch. I'm actually going to give Ashburn his debut. Jerry O'Hanlon is shattered, so we're going to bring on Obafemi, make him an inside forward, and we'll leave it at that for the time being. Ravine. Bazunu just pushes it off the line. So give the lads now a bit of praise. You know, you're doing well, lads. And we are going to take off Connell for Callum O'Dowda to give him another game after his horrendous game that he had against England, I want to say. Pretty sure he played against England. Bulgaria and Kosovo are absolutely destroying Armenia and Estonia in their games. Bulgaria beating Estonia by 5. That's a bit surprising. Kosovo beating Armenia 5. Not as surprising. We've really gotten away with it today. Like, really, really got away with it today. Iceland have been very unfortunate to not score. And Blackwell is going to get back. This end of game highlight. Bazunu back to Blackwell. Dinks it forward. Come on, referee. Blow the whistle. And there we go. 2-0 win away from home against Iceland. Yes. Nobody gave us a chance. Fan Davidosi. So we are now going to jump ahead to the second Iceland game, which is going to be at home. I think we're probably going to stay with the formation that we're currently rocking, because it's done well so far. Blackwell got man of the match. Quinn's delighted after making his international debut. Was Quinn? No, he's just plain old Irish. So it gets back again, Derek Williams. My assistant keeps telling me about Derek Williams. I don't care. He's not going to get into the team. He's 34 years old. Only Shane Duffy gets into my team when he's 34 years old. Other than that, it's not going to happen. John Terry is managing Huddersfield. What else has he done? He was Swindon manager. And then Huddersfield under 23 manager. He took a 5-year break. And he's only caretaker manager, or is he full-time manager? Because it says he's been in charge 504 days. So I'm going to say he's there full-time. Yes. But yeah, we'll be back in just a second for the second Iceland game. So don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. Right? Alright, fellas. We are now back for the game against Iceland. Having just beaten them, I would expect us to do it again. Although we have made quite a few changes. We have some very tired players. Had to make some changes, so this is the way we're going to start. We've Bazunu stays in goal. Osborne comes in on at right back because Blackwell is very, very tired. Quinn continues at left back because we pretty much don't have anyone else apart from O'Connor, who's not really a left back. Poynton comes in for Wilkinson because he's dead with Brennan, who were made captain. And as you can see, nobody is overly happy with that. Brennan is delighted. And yeah, that's it. Brennan's the only one that's happy. Pretty much everyone else, no. A lot of players think they should have been named captain. So that's delightful. Connell comes into play at central midfield alongside Clark, with Obafemi on the right, and Callum Wadowda is going to get the opportunity to play on the left. Hopefully he gets better than a 5.9. If he doesn't, he is done. He's 32 years old now. He's at the point where if he doesn't prove... Actually, it's going to make him the winger. If he doesn't show that he's capable of playing in this game, he's gone. Grant comes in because Conor Ronan is a bit tired, and Troy Parrott just going to continue him up front because why not? It's Troy Parrott. I'm going to start him as a complete forward this time and see if that makes a difference, because I do think that he should be better as the complete forward. Iceland have decided to play very defensive for this game. Pick up where you left off last time. Yeah, everyone seems happy. England did win those international play European Championship thing that they have instead of friendlies now. 6-2 against France, I want to say. Michael Obafemi almost scores within 20 seconds. Yeah, England won their game against France 6-2. So it looked like it was an interesting game. Portugal beat Germany in a slightly more mundane, I think it was 3-1. So it was definitely Connell got, and he's just like, what are you gonna do about it? Alright, Grant just gonna pop back in and be the box to box. 10 minutes in, we've had a player sent off. That is just fantastic. Going to let's be a bit, creative. Brennan. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, I pissed off quite a few of the players. Was it really my smartest decision making him captain? I stand by the decision, but I don't know, was it the best decision to make? I'm gonna say it probably wasn't, but what's done is done. But there he is, picking the ball up, rocking the captain's armband. Bazunu, very, very annoyed that he wasn't named captain. Obafemi. Clark whips it all the way out to Quinn, who can't cross the ball to save his life. Doesn't have to, just a nice little pass. O'Dowda to Clark. Lee Grant moves into central midfield because of Luca Connell getting sent off. Almost forgot who it was. And he's just boshed it into the back of the net. An attacking midfielder playing as box to box is always going to work, regardless of whether they can play the position according to those circles. They have the attributes to do it. As long as they're a good attacking midfielder, they're going to be a good box to box. And this, if it stays as it is, we'll go joint top with Kosovo and England. Did not expect to say that. Obafemi, he's offside. I wasn't celebrating, you were celebrating. He's played quite a lot of football in his career. Still doesn't know the offside rule. I feel like Brendan's going to get sent off as well. I'm just getting that vibe off him. Quinn, beautiful tackle. And they've just absolutely hammered it into the back of the net. Don't want to watch that again. That was just, we stood off him for far too long. Yeah, I might take Brennan off at halftime. I don't want 2 sending offs in this game. That would be less than ideal. No, I'm far from pleased. No, what I'll do is tell him to avoid getting another card, and we just continue. Generally, people say, well, from what I've seen, if a player is on a yellow card and you tell him don't get another one, according to most people, they don't get another one. I've not really done that. Normally, I just kind of send my players out and go break some legs. Instead of break a leg, you know. Break their legs, not your own legs. No, Bazuna managed to keep a hold of that one. So it's interesting, but I might still take him off because he's quite tired. He has played an amount of football. Try Parrott for some reason on the wing. Nobody there. Michael Obafemi picks it up. Dinks back across. Parrott. Everyone just kind of stopped moving. So I thought somebody was offside or a free kick was given for some reason. Obafemi whips it across. Parrott pings it. And then the keeper just can't get back fast. That was a very strange goal to score. Okay. We are going to take off Brennan. And we'll bring on McDonald because he doesn't play very often. Well, he doesn't play very often for anybody. Although that could change. I think he's in line to have a transfer to Barnet, I think it was. No, who's Burnley and Huddersfield. The only club that was interested in him the last time I checked was Barnet in League 2. But now Premier League side Barnsley and Championship side Huddersfield are interested in him. It's pretty tasty. Give the lads a bit of praise. 15 minutes left. Hopefully we can push on and score another few goals maybe. Callum O'Dowda. Parrott. Oh, he's just done his man for fun there. And then hit it so far over. Parrott, you're coming off. Ken Booth is coming on. I'll even play as a complete forward. Why not? There's plenty of players in other saves that I'm doing have proven that you don't need to be capable of playing as a complete forward. Well, not capable. According to those circles, you don't have to be a full ability. Oh, McDonald's got a penalty for us. I'm not going to get there fast enough, am I? Who do I want to take the penalty? Booth. No. Oh no, it is Booth. I thought it was Obafemi taking it. Then I saw it was 19. Booth. He's only gone and scored again. Ken Booth. He should not have been in this team. Because Noel Russell is far higher potential wise. But I said Booth because every time he's played for us, he has been fantastic. And he's proved it again, scoring a penalty that I gifted him. But nothing else has to be said. That was fantastic, lads. Lee Grant, you came back and you moved back into midfield and you did a fantastic job. Luke O'Connell is going to be suspended for the Armenia or Kosovo game. I don't know which. So he won't be in the team. But this is fantastic. We've managed to win both games against Iceland. So that puts us joint top of the group. One game more than England. And one game less than Kosovo. So it's quite a nice position to be in. We do have Kosovo and Armenia in the next games, so my new captain Brennan is going to be suspended for it, and Luke Connell is suspended, but we'll have everyone back for the Armenia game. That's fine by me. So we will be back for so we'll be back for the Kosovo Armenia games in the next episode. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If there's anything that you can think of that I should change, do differently, is there somebody I should be playing that I'm not playing, let me know in the comments below. I know we're a bit far in the future, but is there any current day player you can think of that I'm after forgetting that should be playing in these games? Let me know. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one.